Good evening, good evening. May God bless you. It's a pleasure again to talk to you a little bit tonight. Tonight we're gonna talk about common sense. So, as you already know, we in the middle of a pandemic, so that virus is really evil. It's killing a lot of people. So, there's nothing about that virus that is politics. It's not politics. So we have to use our common sense. You have to wear that mask. You have to wash your hands. You have to be intelligent about it. It's not politics. It's not a hoax. So it's real. Already 173,000 people already lost their lives, and we have more than 5 million people now infected in the United States. So this virus cannot be a hoax. So let's get real to ourselves. So the Bible said that my people are perished for lack of knowledge. So by wearing your mask, it's not living in fear because I hear a lot of people talking about we are not gonna live in fear, and a lot of times there are people that church people. Sometimes they are people that work in healthcare. Um, I always wonder if those people, if they have any common sense. So there's common sense and also there's fear. The fact that you wear a mask, you wash your hands, you does not mean that you are living in fear. That means that you are living intelligently because you know there's a virus out there that can kill you, that can also you can pass it on to other people. That's this is living intelligence. That's not living in fear. Also, that's the fact that you wear a mask, you wash your hand, you take all the safety measures, show that you have respect for other people's life and also for your own life, and also you show respect for the people that are in the front life every day, that are risking their life trying to deal with this virus, trying to put an end to that ordeal, trying to put an end to that atrocity. Like I said before, not controlling that virus is injustice because the people that are dying the most, they are the poor people that don't have access to the healthcare system, the minorities, the people that live in the inner cities. It's injustice. That virus is it's a civil rights issue. It's a social health issue. It's injustice for the government not to control the virus, for the president to stand every day on a podium lying about the virus and not doing anything about it is injustice. For the president to stand every day in front of a camera to belittle healthcare, to belittle Dr. Anthony Fauci, all the scientists that are working very hard and also honestly on a vaccine, that are trying to bring a vaccine that is effective, not just a vaccine, because we're not playing politics. We're not rushing to a vaccine just to have a vaccine, and that's not gonna work. We need a vaccine that's going to at least be 75% effective at least. Rushing to the virus because to the vaccine just because it's an election season, just so he can score some political points, it's injustice. So I'm behind you, our scientists. I'm behind you, Dr. Fauci. We need to stay strong. We need to resist that president that don't know anything about healthcare. He doesn't know nothing really. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So we need to resist him. We need to speak up. We need not to be afraid because we are not living in Russia. We're living in the United States. I know in Russia, if you speak against the government, they poison you, they shot you to death, and we are not gonna let this happen over here. We are not gonna go this direction. We have a free country, and we need to get out there on November the 3rd. We need to get out there and vote in the poll. We need to choose the president that's gonna stand with the people, that gonna stand for sanity, that gonna stand with healthcare, that gonna stand with the science. A president that's not gonna be lying to us all the time. A president that's not gonna be making fun on people, on handicapped people, on people that have some kind of defect in the body. They're making fun on them. It's really insane. I just don't understand what's going on. Living smart is not living in fear. Wearing a mask is not living in fear. The Bible says, "My people are perished for lack of knowledge." We need to stay focused. We need to educate ourselves on every front so we can know what's going on. And we need to get ourselves out there. We need to stop being spectators. We need to get in the game. We need to get in the game, participate in the process, vote, run for office, become a senator, become a house of representative or person, become a mayor, become a lawyer, become a judge, become a medical doctor, become a nurse, become management, become HR, be part of the process. That's how you change things, by just standing in the sideline. You just a spectator, so they only give you what they want. And like I said before, when you give in yourself, you give yourself what is to your desire. You give yourself a good stuff. But when somebody is giving you, they give you what they want. Sometimes they give you what they don't want. But when you give in yourself, you are able to choose. You give yourself what is to your choosing the best. So the Bible says it's better to teach a man how to fish than giving that man a fish every day. So I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you right now. I'm urging you to get in the game, to get in the boat, get in the sea, and go fishing. Learn how to fish. Don't wait on the government. Don't wait on them to give you that fish. Get in the process. Participate in the process. Get ready with your PPEs, your mask, your boots, whatever you have to wear. If you have to stand in line for a whole day, for even the whole night, we need to stand there and vote to change that process, because the slow in the postal service, so our ballots don't get there on time on November the 3rd. But we need to overcome that by overwhelm the polls on November the 3rd. Let's vote. Let's make November the 3rd a holiday. So let's take off work if we have to. Let's get out there and vote and change that nonsense. And let's put somebody competent in the White House. Let's put somebody honest in the White House. Let's put somebody that have empathy in the White House. Let's put somebody that have respect for people in the White House. Let's put somebody intelligent in the White House. Let's put somebody with integrity in the White House. Lying. We need to stop that lying. We need to stop that deceiving. Everyday lying, every day making up stuff, every day crying like a baby, blaming people, changing stuff, the racism. We need to get up. We need to get out there and vote. And don't remember, God is the God that can change hearts. Don't leave God outside of the equation. God is the only person that can change man's heart. God is the only person that can erase racism, that can erase hate on the face of the earth, because God can deal with the heart. God can deal with men mentality. God can deal with men taking. God can deal with the soul. God can change even the hardest heart. God can change it. Remember, Apostle Paul. He was the persecutor of the church. He was killing the Christians. But when God, when he faced God on his way to to Damascus, and then God blinded him, and then he fell down, and he knew right then it was God dealing with him, and God spoke to him, and God changed his heart, and then he became he sees that he has his vision again, and he become a Christian. Apostle Paul was the was the worst persecutor of the church, and he became the best, the one of the foremost, one of the Christian that was in the forefront of the battle. Apostle Paul wrote most of the most powerful verse in the Bible. Apostle Paul, and he killed Christians, he killed he killed Stevens, he killed many of the disciples. But when God dealt with him, he became a changed man. And you see Apostle Paul at the end of his life, he he quote that verse that he said that I'm gonna die victoriously in victory with God. Yes, we need to stand up. We need to stay focused on the issues. We should not back up. We should not let the enemy win this battle, because this battle is gonna be a battle of the soul. It's gonna be a battle that we need. All of us need to get in that battle. All of us need to pitch in that battle. All of us need to stand up. Young people, women, whoever that you are. If you love USA, if you love a country that function on sanity, on discipline, on the law, if you don't like the country, then you can stay home. But if you don't like your children, then you can stay home. But if you love your children, if you love the future, if you want to see a country that's gonna function on discipline, on law and order, because this current government, they're running on saying that they're law and order, but you see every day one of them going to prison. Every day one of them is getting convicted of something, of fraud, of lying, of stealing. This is not law and order. This current government is really is functioning like the Russian map. It's more like the Russian map than the law and order government that they're talking about. Let's focus on God. Let's God deal with the impossible. Let's God deal with the impossible, and let us, man, let's do what's possible. What's possible is to get involved in the process. Stop being spectators. Stop standing on the sideline. Get involved. Get involved. Educate yourself to be in the game. Enroll in a college. Become a lawyer so you can change the process. So you want fair justice, you want fair justice, you want you want fair trial. You need to have you need to be able to represent yourself in the judicial system. You need to be judges. You need to be part of the jury, because when you go in front of them, they give you whatever they want. Because in America we don't have fair justice. What they giving you 20 years for, somebody else go in front of them, they give them probation. This isn't justice. This is not fair justice, and we should not stop fighting. We should not stop fighting. We should not stop fighting. We need to fight. We need to fight. We need to fight until our last breath. And you say something that is not right, like John Lewis say, you say something. You see something that's not right. If you can do something, you do something. If you cannot do something, you take it, the situation is too dangerous, you step away, go tell a couple more people, and come back and see what you can do. because silence, like Martin Luther King say, your silence is accomplished. Let's get together. Let's stand up. Let's change that nonsense. Let's save the USA on November the 3rd. The rendezvous is November the 3rd. With God help, we can change this country. We can reclaim this country back. We can put sanity back in our White House, in our government. We can put respect. We can put um, law and order back in the government, and we can do it. But we got to stand together. We have to have each other's back. This is we have one America. We living in one America. The United States of America. There's not a white America. There's not a black America. There's not an Hispanic America. There's not an Asian America. We are in the same boat. We are in the same Titanic, and we are sinking together. Not because you sitting in first class does not mean you're not gonna go. You're not getting drowned. First class does not mean nothing. You are on the boat. The boat is going down. Guess what? You're going to die. So let's get together and let's do something to change that situation and to save our country. May God bless you. Until next time. Bye bye.